The terms sales pipeline and sales funnel are often used interchangeably, but they actually serve different purposes. A sales pipeline tracks the steps a salesperson takes to close a deal, while a sales funnel represents the customer's journey from the first interaction with a product or service to the final purchase. If you work in sales, you'll likely use both concepts regularly. I'll provide practical examples for each and share valuable insights on how to build and track your sales funnels and pipelines, as well as how to optimize them for better results. But for now, let's delve deeper and examine the differences between a sales funnel and a sales pipeline in greater detail. The sales funnel tracks the buyer's journey from awareness to purchase. It involves understanding how your customers progress through the different stages of their decision-making process. On the other hand, the sales pipeline tracks the salesperson's steps from lead to closed deal. Essentially, while the funnel follows the buyer, the pipeline follows the seller. So the sales funnel is designed to be customer-centric, focusing on the customer's buying process. Each step is designed with the customer's needs, questions, and hesitations in mind, guiding them smoothly towards making a purchase. In contrast, the sales pipeline is sales-centric, focusing on the sales activities and stages of the sales process. It revolves around what your sales team is doing at each stage, whether they're prospecting, qualifying leads, or negotiating terms. The focus here is on the actions needed to close deals. The stages of each can vary greatly between companies. In the sales funnel, you commonly see stages such as awareness, interest, evaluation, engagement, purchase, and retention. Each stage reflects where the customer is in their journey, from just learning about your product to deciding to buy and even returning for future purchases. Sales pipelines typically revolve around stages like prospecting, qualification, proposal, commitment, and closing. Depending on the complexity of the process, some intermediary stages are often added. These stages reflect the actions your sales team takes to guide a lead through to becoming a customer. Each concept has its own set of metrics that measure effectiveness and help identify bottlenecks. In a sales funnel, metrics such as conversion rates, engagement levels, and drop-off points are tracked to understand how well the funnel is working and how smoothly prospects are moving towards the final stages. In the sales pipeline, the key metrics differ slightly. You'll focus on the number of leads, deal size, close rates, and the length of your sales cycle. These metrics indicate how effective your sales process is in converting leads into customers. Now let's talk about the tools. To manage a sales funnel, you will often rely on marketing automation tools, CRM systems, and analytics software. These help you nurture leads and track their journey through the funnel. In the sales pipeline, CRM systems, sales management software, and lead scoring tools are your go-to resources. These tools help the sales team manage their activities and track the progress of each lead in the pipeline. Finally, let's discuss visualizations typical for each concept. A sales funnel is often represented as an inverted pyramid or a funnel diagram, showing the wide top where potential customers enter, narrowing down to the smaller bottom where conversions happen. The sales pipeline, on the other hand, is usually depicted as a linear flowchart or a list, illustrating the step-by-step process that your sales team follows to close deals. Alright, I think you now have a clear understanding of the differences between these two concepts. Now, let's explore various examples of sales pipelines and delve deeper into this concept. After that, I will discuss the sales funnel in a similar manner. For great examples of sales pipelines, take a look at Cupola.io's selection of free dashboard templates. You'll discover numerous dashboards with a strong focus on sales. These dashboards automate reporting from the various apps you probably use, and they can be easily set up with your own data in just minutes. For instance, take a look at this Pipedrive sales pipeline from a KPI dashboard designed for that popular platform. It shows the number of leads at each stage and provides a breakdown of the pipeline by different deal labels. Or consider another example of a sales pipeline for HubSpot. This dashboard allows you to see a breakdown by each sales agent and different deal types, giving you a comprehensive view of your sales activities. Follow the link that pops up in the corner of your screen to explore all the sales dashboard templates we have available. Now, let's discuss the typical stages of a sales pipeline. To provide a practical example, let's imagine that I work at a software company selling subscriptions to a project management tool. Although there is high demand for such tools, there is also fierce competition. So building an efficient sales pipeline from the start is crucial. The initial stage is known as prospecting. This step involves identifying potential customers or prospects who may be interested in your product or service. The objective is to discover and make contact with these individuals or organizations to start a sales conversation. This stage is crucial as it establishes the foundation for the entire sales process. During this stage, you'll typically create an ideal customer profile, or ICP, which outlines the characteristics of your ideal customers, such as industry, company size, location, job title, and specific pain points. For my hypothetical company, the ICP might be mid-sized tech firms in urban tech hubs, targeting project managers who face challenges with collaboration and meeting deadlines. Next, you'll compile a list of potential prospects using various resources like databases, online directories, LinkedIn, industry reports, and more. The next stage of a sales pipeline is qualification. When you have a list of potential customers, it might be tempting to pitch your offer to everyone on it. However, before doing so, it's essential to assess the quality of your prospects. This means determining whether the leads generated during the prospecting stage are a good fit for your product or service. By qualifying leads, your sales team can focus on those with the highest potential to convert into paying customers. Lead scoring is also crucial during qualification. By using lead scoring systems, you can rank leads based on their potential value and readiness to buy, allowing you to prioritize those with higher scores for further engagement. Once you've qualified your leads, the next step is to schedule meetings to discuss their challenges in detail and suggest relevant solutions. Next in the pipeline is the proposal stage. By this point, you've identified your most promising leads, understood their challenges, and are ready to present a tailored solution. The goal here is to create a detailed and compelling proposal that addresses the lead's specific needs and outlines how your product or service can solve their problems. This proposal should include pricing, terms, and other critical details, with the objective of demonstrating value and persuading the lead to move forward with the purchase. During this stage, you'll engage in in-depth discussions with each lead to fully understand their pain points, goals, and requirements. This understanding will enable you to craft a proposal that is highly specific and relevant, highlighting the unique benefits of your solution. The proposal itself should include an executive summary, a comprehensive description of the solution, pricing details, an implementation plan, a timeline, terms and conditions, and any relevant case studies or testimonials that reinforce your offering's value. Once the proposal is ready, schedule a meeting to present it to the lead and any other key stakeholders. When presenting, go through each section, highlighting how your solution meets their specific needs. Be ready to answer any questions or address objections they may have. The fourth stage in the sales pipeline is called commitment. By now, your prospect has agreed to move forward, and the focus is on sealing the deal. This is where you finalize all the details, address any lingering concerns, and secure a signed contract to make the agreement official. In this stage, it's crucial to ensure both sides are on the same page regarding terms like pricing, timelines, and support. You may have to make last-minute adjustments based on the prospect's feedback, and it's vital to ensure the contract meets all legal and compliance standards. This often involves quick internal approvals from legal teams. Finally, we reach the closing stage, where the deal is finalized and your prospect officially becomes a customer. The goal here is to wrap up any remaining tasks and smoothly transition the account to the post-sale phase, where it will be managed by your customer success or account management team. In this stage, you'll need to secure the final signatures on contracts and any other required documents. Then send out the final invoice and ensure payment is processed without any issues. Next, you will work closely with the customer success or account management team to ensure a smooth handover. This involves briefing them on the customer's needs, expectations, and the agreed upon implementation plan. A handover document outlining these aspects will be essential. You should also work with the customer success team to create a thorough onboarding plan, which includes scheduling any necessary training sessions to assist the customer in getting started with your product. Lastly, conducting regular follow-up meetings to check on the customer's satisfaction is key. Gather their feedback and share it with your internal teams to continuously improve your product and services. And finally, let's talk about how you can optimize your sales pipeline for maximum efficiency. Start by defining clear stages in your pipeline. For instance, if you're a software company, your stages might be lead generation, lead qualification, proposal, commitment, and closing. Clearly defined stages help you track progress and spot any bottlenecks. Leverage CRM tools like Salesforce or HubSpot. These tools allow you to manage your pipeline and track metrics like activity volume and lead response time, giving you insights to streamline processes. Focus on lead qualification. Prioritize high-quality leads to ensure your team spends time on the most promising prospects. Use metrics like lead conversion rate to refine your qualification process. Improve communication and follow-ups by monitoring lead response time and activity volume. Ensure quick engagement and keep track of follow-up interactions so no lead falls through the cracks. Utilize A/B testing to refine your pipeline. Experiment with different sales approaches and strategies to see what works best. Implement automation for repetitive tasks like follow-up emails and lead scoring. Automation keeps things efficient and allows your team to focus on strategic activities. In summary, a sales pipeline is crucial for effectively managing and optimizing your sales process. By tracking the progress of leads through various stages, a pipeline ensures that no opportunities are missed and that each one is handled with precision. A sales pipeline is incredibly valuable for accurate sales forecasting and planning because it offers a clear view of potential revenue. It helps in identifying bottlenecks in the sales process, prioritizing leads, measuring performance metrics, and improving team communication. Furthermore, it enables effective allocation of resources, ensuring that your sales team focuses on the most promising opportunities. Now that you've got a solid understanding of sales pipelines, let's shift our attention to the second star of this video, the sales funnel. As a quick reminder, a sales funnel represents the journey of a customer, starting from the top, typically the awareness stage, and moving down to the bottom, which could be a purchase or retention stage. The funnel illustrates how the number of potential customers decreases at each stage, allowing your team to focus on those most likely to make a purchase. Let's look at some examples. Returning to Coupler.io's selection of free dashboard templates, we can find the customer acquisition dashboard for HubSpot, which showcases its sales funnel, referred to here as an acquisition funnel. This dashboard gathers data from advertising platforms such as Facebook or Google Ads and combines it with insights from Google Analytics and HubSpot itself. The result is a comprehensive funnel that illustrates the number of users who viewed ads, became leads, and ultimately converted into paying customers. Similarly, we have a sales funnel for Shopify from another dashboard. It tracks users who saw ads, clicked on them, landed in your store, and made a purchase. If you're running a shop on Shopify, this is a must-have tool that takes just a few minutes to populate with your own data. Now, just as we did with the sales pipeline, let's discuss the common stages of a sales funnel, starting with awareness. Awareness is where you introduce potential customers to your products or services. The goal here is to grab the attention of a wide audience and boost your brand's visibility. Start by creating valuable content that educates and engages. This could be blog posts, videos, infographics, or ebooks that address your audience's interests and pain points. Next, leverage social media to expand your reach. Share your content, interact with your followers, and consider running paid ads on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, or TikTok. Optimizing for search engines is another crucial step. Enhance your website and content to rank higher in search results, making it easier for potential customers to discover you. Don't forget about paid campaigns. Use pay-per-click ads, display ads, or sponsored content to drive traffic to your site. Email marketing can also be effective. Send out newsletters and promotions to a targeted list of potential customers. Finally, aim for media coverage. Getting featured in industry publications can significantly increase your brand's visibility. Moving on to the interest stage. By now, potential customers know about your product or service, and your aim is to deepen their interest and guide them further down the funnel. To achieve this, start by offering lead magnets. Provide valuable resources such as ebooks, white papers, or templates in exchange for their contact information. This helps build a relationship while giving them something useful. Next, send targeted email campaigns. Use newsletters, drip campaigns, and personalized content to keep your leads engaged and informed. Hosting webinars is another effective tactic. Whether live or recorded, webinars offer in-depth information about your product, share industry insights, and allow you to answer any questions your audience might have. Engage your leads with interactive content. Quizzes, surveys, and calculators can keep your audience interested and provide valuable insights into their needs and preferences. Next, we move to the evaluation stage. At this point, your prospects are comparing different solutions to find the best fit for their needs. Your job is to provide compelling reasons and clear evidence to tip the scale in your favor. Start by sharing detailed success stories. Highlight how your product has helped other customers achieve their goals. Real-world examples can be very persuasive. Offer live or recorded demonstrations to showcase your product's features and benefits in action. Seeing your product in use helps prospects visualize how it can solve their problems. Create detailed comparison charts and articles to contrast your product with competitors. Emphasize the unique advantages of your offering. Providing a limited time trial can also be very effective. It allows prospects to experience the value of your product firsthand. Next is the purchase stage, where prospects make the final decision and complete their transaction. This crucial moment is all about ensuring a smooth and successful sale while transitioning your lead into a paying customer. At this stage, you'll need to finalize all necessary paperwork and agreements, including confirming the terms of sale and payment details. Handling payment transactions securely is essential. This means processing payments, issuing invoices, and confirming receipt. It is crucial to ensure that the product or service is delivered as promised. Whether you are shipping a physical product or providing digital access, make sure everything arrives on time and as expected. Additionally, do not forget to introduce your new customer to your product or service by providing any necessary training or resources to help them get started confidently. Finally, we arrive at the retention stage, where the focus shifts to keeping your customers satisfied and engaged after their initial purchase. The goal here is to build lasting relationships, encourage repeat business, and transform customers into enthusiastic advocates for your brand. At this stage, providing exceptional customer service is extremely important. Respond promptly to any issues or questions, and provide various support channels, including phone, email, and live chat. Proactive engagement is essential. Regularly check in to make sure customers are maximizing the benefits of your product or service, and offer personalized recommendations to help them succeed. It's important to provide ongoing training and educational resources for customers. This helps them make the most of your product and improves their overall experience. You should also consider implementing loyalty programs to reward repeat purchases and long-term commitment with discounts, special offers, or exclusive access to new features. Regularly gathering feedback from customers is crucial for understanding their needs and improving your offerings. This helps you stay aligned with their expectations and make necessary adjustments to keep them happy. As you build and refine your sales funnel, you may notice that customers are not progressing as smoothly as desired. This is a signal to optimize. Here's how you can make those improvements. Start by understanding your target audience more clearly. Define your ICP, ideal customer profile, and segment your audience accordingly. Tools like SurveyMonkey and Segment can assist in this process. Metrics such as reach and engagement rate will help you adjust your targeting to better connect with potential customers. Next, concentrate on attracting the right leads. Use content marketing, SEO, and targeted advertising to attract the right prospects. Tools such as WordPress, Ahrefs, and Google Ads are helpful in this regard. Monitor metrics such as impressions and click-through rate to gauge the effectiveness of your marketing efforts. To improve lead qualification, implement lead scoring with CRM systems like HubSpot. This will help automate and refine your process of evaluating leads. Monitor metrics like conversion rate and close rate to assess how well your qualification process is performing. Enhance your approach by nurturing leads more effectively. Create personalized email campaigns and follow-up strategies using tools like MailChimp and Canva. Track metrics such as engagement rate and session duration to see how well your nurturing efforts are keeping leads interested. To optimize each stage of your funnel, make a habit of reviewing and fine-tuning the process using tools such as Funnelytics and your CRM system. Metrics such as bounce rate and conversion rate will indicate where leads are losing interest, enabling you to tackle these issues head-on. Finally, analyze and optimize performance by tracking key metrics, conducting A/B testing, and utilizing tools like Google Analytics and Optimizely. Metrics such as CTR, conversion rate, and cost per acquisition, so CPA, will provide valuable insights to help you continually improve. Ensure that your sales and marketing teams are aligned by fostering regular communication and setting joint goals with tools like Slack and Trello. Metrics like close rate and customer lifetime value will reflect the success of this alignment and its impact on your funnel's efficiency. By implementing these strategies, you can optimize your sales funnel and enhance your overall performance. In summary, a sales funnel is a powerful tool for guiding potential customers through the buying journey. It's particularly effective for understanding and optimizing the path from initial awareness to final purchase. Sales funnels are crucial when launching new products, running marketing campaigns, or refining sales strategies. They aid in identifying bottlenecks, improving lead nurturing, and increasing conversion rates. By using a sales funnel, you can make data-driven decisions and ensure that your marketing and sales efforts are effective and targeted. And that's it. Now you know much more about sales funnels versus sales pipeline. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you've enjoyed this video, please give us a like, share the video with others, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a thing. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video.